Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. This is Deidre, Prophetess Deidre, and I'm thanking you for just inviting me into your home. I pray that you allow the Lord to guide your footsteps. And if you do that, you're on the right road. Thank you, Jesus. I thank you all for even um, keeping up with me for, I guess, for 5 years and listening to my YouTube videos and reading my blogs. Spiritual Growth for Women Ministry has been uh, birthed for 5 years ago. And I have been doing ministry conferences and things like that. Today's lesson, I guess I want to say lesson, but today God has told me to give this particular uh, part of my life to share it with you. This is going to be probably, this is at least going to be um, two blogs, mainly because I probably will stop a lot. and just like now, God told me today. Well, He told me before. And yesterday I gave that message yesterday about Jonah. He didn't do what God told him to do. Then he swallowed up by a whale, and now he still has to ask God to have mercy on him. Once he still ended up giving the message that he was supposed to give before he even that. And so that's what God is telling me to do today. And he has told me to do it more times than today. But today, my prayer is that you are released from something. And this has to be for someone, because this is a part of my life that I kept secret. This is a part of me that I don't want to give. And I have to give it. So I know this has to be for someone else. I contemplated on coming up here to do my video. And even when I went on my walk, and I'm saying, Lord, I cannot do this part. And my biography is on the back of my book, or it's on YouTube and on Facebook. God said again, tell your story. So I guess just listening, it's it is difficult. I am from Chicago, or Chicago suburb. I got my teaching and minister all in my prayer group, and I was a prayer warrior. Valley Kingdom Ministries, that is the church that I came from originally. And I was delivered from a lot of things, and I know I've spoke about it before, that I was delivered from those things, and I had never gone back. It took me a while, even to understand that I have an addictive personality. So I had to be careful with things that I do. They can become addictive. Um, I left Valley Kingdom Ministry. I left there to help out someone else, help out their ministry. And so I just left for a minute, just for a season. And I did quit smoke. I didn't do anything, no smoking, no drinking, no weed or anything like that. Then all of us, I have no idea. Well, my husband at the time, he smoked, and I had went through something. I just said, let me just puff this cigarette. It was nasty because I think I would have been free for a year. It was a year. And so that first puff and everything, that was the start of me going back downhill. And then I kept, after that first hit or so, you are okay. You can buy you a pack of cigarettes then. Then I started smoking cigarettes. And then I started driving my van to the end of the block, smoke cigarette and smoke a joint, or at least a half of a joint, and then come back. Um, Nothing was suspicious. So what I did is, at that time, I called the pastor from the church I was helping out, and I said that I had to step down. I did not want to say the reason why, but because I did not feel comfortable ministering to someone else with the problem that I had got myself into. Once my husband passed away, I did continue to smoke, and I found out about blunts. There was joints before, but now they're blunts. And it was, oh, I know somebody out there, it's like, wow, this is like triple rolling up weed papers. That's triple. And I kept smoking in Vegas. And in Vegas, it was really, really good because nobody paid any attention to me. Um, I became I had abusive personality as well, and so I abused my husband a lot, a lot, a lot, um, just a lot, and so I began having I get casinos. That's what I meant to say. Casinos. You can walk in a casino at the grocery store and say, "Oh, let me get a couple of games." You're supposed to be doing the groceries, and now you've come home broke and no groceries. Um, I even went to a store. I won't say what's. I went up to Walmart. I can't keep saying I nothing. I because this is gonna bless someone, or else God wouldn't have me go out of do this, and it's this is so hard for me. I went to Walmart. I was supposed to go. I went to probation thing, and I go there, and I had some money. I was supposed to come back and buy the food, but I didn't. I went to Walmart, and I didn't know how to steal seriously, and I had no idea how to do this stealing thing, and I did. And I had stole a couple of something, and then so of course I'm heading out the door. I got my car, I know I got my cart, and and the stuff is in the bag too. And so it's Miss, come back here, and oh my God, I knew it was for me. So they take me in the back, and I'm just pulling stuff out of my bag because that's what they saw. They showed me the camera. I even had stuff that they didn't have on camera. So I took everything out, and they're like, well, is this, you don't have any money, and this can be, actually I got in trouble about it, really in trouble, but they let me, they didn't call the police on me, which was good because I was coming from visiting my probation officer. So I just wanted to say that too. I got into sexual sin and everything. Another person moving in with me and me still trying to get some weed or blunts. I went to just party myself. I stole money from people. I sold jewelry that I used to have. I love jewelry. I had nothing. I sold things that meant something to me just so I can gamble. Uh, but still, God still had that covering over me. He had to because I was really, really, really in a bad place. And I didn't know no way out. I kid you not. No way out. So once I started smoking weed, I did have a part where there was a part of me that was saying, I need to get away from this. I need to go back where I came from. Not so much Chicago, not so much the church, but I need to go back where I know God. I need to go back where I speak with God every day. And of course, I didn't do that anymore. No way. I'm not going to, seriously, I'm not going to have prayer. I'm not going to say any. I had no right. At least that's how I felt. I felt like I had no right to talk to God. I felt like I didn't have no right to pray. That's how I felt. And I know it wasn't true, but now that I'm back, that's how I felt. And I know somebody out there is feeling like they can't go back to God, or even talk to Him now when they are high or doing what they know is wrong. Still, whatever. It has to be for someone because, oh my God, I am so sorry. I wish I could go back and take some stuff back, but I can't. All I can do right now is give you a word from God. I was in a really bad place. Really bad. Oh, this is difficult because it's somebody else. Well, I know God would have me with my guards down so much. There's gotta be somebody out there that feels like they can't go back. You are not too far. I was the prodigal daughter. I was the prodigal daughter. I'm the sheep that Jesus went back to get. So God is going to come back to get you. He's going to come back to get you. It's just so much that I had gone through to get back to this place. And I went to jail because I threw a knife at my husband. I was on Xanax then, so before the police came, I took like 3 Xanaxes so I could at least be stable in my mind. And I doubled up on it like a sweatshirt because it might be cold where I go. And I went to jail. And so tomorrow, I guess I'll talk about the part of me that was mine. It was mine. It was mine. And I didn't want to give you this 4 or 5 years. I didn't want to give this to you. This was my secret. It's all mine. I pray that you're blessed today by my message. That I know that it hits home for someone else. So today or tomorrow will be part two. I know I can make it. I know I can make it because I made it today. So it'll be part two tomorrow. Love you guys. I bless you. Bless you all. May God just continue to do a new thing in you. And this message is going to hit home for you. Now I just want you to do what I did. Keep going. It takes a minute. God will come back for the prodigal daughter. He will come back for the sheep. Amen.